Hey everybody, and welcome to the darkest timeline of Astlibra. Although right now it doesn't look so dark, but yeah, things are pretty grim. I guess once again we got our wish. We have Karen back, but in the process we lost literally everything else. Everyone we knew and cared for is dead, except for Anulis, who is now just on the loose. Child Anulis is well, I mean, we can only assume that she was the one behind the demon attack on the city. And, well, she hasn't really talked to us much. Or, at all. Can we actually make it there? Guess not. Yeah, she hasn't really talked much, but... So I'm not entirely sure if she's just pissed that we didn't choose her in this timeline. That we actually came back in time again to not save her. But then you'd expect her to be, I don't know, to voice her anger instead of just repeatedly trying to kill us or screw with us. I don't know, man. Huh? Hey, that's... Even in this situation, he's still showing up? Oh no, of course. Or is he actually on our side now? Hey, kid! I told you, didn't I? You shouldn't alter the past. You brought this whole situation on yourself. You repeatedly tampered with the past, all to suit your own ends, your own needs. Huh? Did you say repeatedly? At most, we only made a single wish, that time in the Urgut Mountains. That might be the case for you, Birdie. But that guy seems to know what I'm talking about. What? The scales are gone. We can't alter the past anymore. You still have some business with us? Of course I do. Even if the scales are gone, he still remains their bearer. I mean, maybe technically, but... I mean, really, though? How can there still be a bearer if the scales no longer exist? Unless, of course, there are just... as many scales as there need to be. I mean, surely if the goddess Estrella created them once, she can just create more. So what? You're gonna try to kill us again? Are you? No. On the contrary. I'm reluctant to do this, but here's a replacement set of scales. Oh yeah, wait. Once again, I guess we lost the scales, or... Yeah, of course we lost the scales, because Gao took them at one point. And even during that time, we still had access to the scales as a, game mechanic. And I'm pretty sure that... I definitely opened the menu a couple of times and didn't even think about it, but yes, the scales menu option is still there. I'm pretty sure we're still benefiting from those effects. So... yeah. I mean, it would have made perfect sense if in both that situation back then and now, it had taken that away from us, because obviously the game can take away, magic spells and passive Karen magic from us. But anyway, so yeah, we don't need that restored, but obviously it would be nice to have the option again. I've got no choice but to lend you guys a hand. Mankind will perish at this rate. That's not good for me either. I guess so. I mean, you look human enough. Maybe you were a human once, even if now you're something different. How much do you know? What's happening? It's exactly what you've seen. An inexhaustible supply of demons continues to bubble up. They're being created in all the parallel universes, formed from the cracks in history. It's begun to go berserk. That thing you call Anulis is out of control. Thing, huh? What? Anulis? How is this related to the girl he's been searching for? Even if I explained it, you wouldn't understand. Try me, please? But it'll all make sense if you go there. To the place where the one called Anulis waits. Right now, you don't have the scales. So if I use my power to forcibly activate your abilities as their bearer, You know what will happen, right? Oh, wait, so it's never been the scales in the first place? It's the scales that activate my ability, rather than the other way around? We'll be sent to the end. The end of time. The one who calls herself... the end of time? The one who calls herself Anubis, the source of mankind's destruction, lies beyond that point. Say what? Parallel universes are a space-time phenomenon that are still in the process of being woven. Within them, the future has not yet taken form. There is only one true world, the original timeline from which all parallel universes are born. A world where the future already exists. That's where she is. The sole place where history ends. And where everything began. Does that make any sense? Hey, wait. Will we be able to come back? You don't have the scales anymore, right? It'll be impossible to return. But, do you truly wish to return here? To this world, on the road to annihilation? I mean, I guess not. It would be nice to return to one of the nicer timelines that we've seen. I'm able to travel between the parallel universes. However, I can't travel through time. Oh. Okay, interesting. And so I'll wait. I'll wait for you 2,000 years from now. In the world that's facing the end. See you then. Huh? I mean, okay. Now I wish I could go back real quick. Just to see if... I never even tried to go through the door that was there. I'm assuming it wasn't actually usable. We're back here. Guess we're gonna face astray again. I mean, I kind of want to reload and just see if... well, for one, if we can go through that door. Probably not, but I just want to make sure. And then also see if I can travel to other places, because there are one or two things that I would like to check out. Also, this can't really be the final chapter, right? Because we already determined that there's got to be like 2 more for everything to really add up. Where is this? Don't you recognize it? We've been here before. We're in the same cave as before. Yes. So this place is the one true future. The place where everything ends and where it all started, huh? But if this is the original definitive timeline, then there was never a way to change the outcome, to prevent this dystopia from happening. Well, I suppose... I mean, I only assumed that was what we were trying to do, or what we were going to do at some point. But I guess no one really ever said that it was. I mean, at best we could create, alternate timelines by altering the past, or creating branches from the timeline, and create alternate timelines where things look brighter, but the original timeline would always stay this bleak. The one true future. He said that Anubis, the one you were looking for, is the one that caused that awful situation. What does it all mean? Murgurgur. Whatever kind of sound that was supposed to represent. First things first, we should find the kid. He said he'd be waiting for us somewhere in this world. It seems like he really knows everything. Well, he probably doesn't know everything. Certainly a lot more than we do. Let's move on. We can't turn back anyway. True. That being said...
Presented by KEIZO.
Oh, we cannot go through this. Well, let's answer that one question right away. Yeah, look at that. We still have the sleeping aid. Interesting. Yeah, it does say do not consume. So, if only we could go anywhere else, we could certainly try using that on different people. Anyway, can we use this now? No. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate, but also not too unexpected. What else? Battle records, treasure encyclopedia. Yeah, we're still missing 2 things from the arena. I mean, that clearly... And since I did every single cup as soon as it became available, pretty much, we know that those last 2 cups, apparently, that remain, or at least 1 more. I suppose I could technically 1 that provides both medals, but more likely it's actually 2 more. So yeah, those must become available at some point. I guess that's our biggest clue. Tokyo Research Lab, or rather Tokyo and Research Lab. Those might be 2 separate areas. That's what's coming up. And we definitely missed 1 small medal. And indeed, there's supposedly a hidden treasure in the inn in our hometown. And I completely missed that at the time. But even when looking at the video, I did not see how we could trigger that. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a green arrow hidden behind some object somewhere. But if so, it must be completely invisible. So that's a bit rough. But it's a small area, and of course the treasure box indicator did show that there was a treasure there, if I had just noticed. There wasn't that much area to cover and check. But yeah, can't go back for that right now. Okay, well, I guess there wasn't anything else to do after all. Thankfully, skipping ahead is pretty quick. If you cut out all the waffling on my part, it's quite quick indeed. And we're already back. Always check the wrong direction first. Nothing there. Sure, we might as well save here. Oh, wait. Oh, this is not where we... No, I guess... Yeah, this is exactly how it happened the first time we were transported to the future. And only after the sequence that followed did we get transported to the place where Estrella was trapped. I think it looked similar to that corridor we just emerged from, but maybe it wasn't exactly the same. Oh, it's the cosplay guy. You're still wearing that? So you remember seeing me before, actually. I suppose it makes sense, because this is the same timeline. It's not just another version of it. This is the one definitive timeline. Did you hear the rumor? They've made advances in the analysis of God. And we've been able to understand more about paranormal phenomena. Okay. Good for us. I'm a gorgeous model, so of course I have a ticket to the outer planets. I want to leave this broken planet behind as soon as possible and say hello to a new land. Oh, okay. Good for you. He's staring intently at a small, thin box, fiddling with it as if he were in a daze. Well, good to know that some things aren't going to change even in the next 2,000 years. This gacha is mega stingy. Shit. How much am I gonna get charged this month? Yeah, well. Huh? Okay. Now for our next news story. Conflicts over the exoplanet emigration ship, commonly referred to as the Ark, have intensified. And the use of mobile weapons to suppress the conflict has been criticized as a one-sided slaughter caused by the military. Now let's look at the movement of the stock markets and the exchange rates. Large human up against a wall is rambling to himself incoherently. Incoherently indeed. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Found you! Oh my. Oh, three at the same time this time around? You're not messing around anymore, huh? I never thought there'd be a tool that would let you travel through time. It was worth thoroughly probing that monster. What monster? What are you talking about? This voice. It doesn't seem to be a demon. I think it's being operated by a human being. Kill this primitive. He is surely carrying the scales. Confiscate them. What? Combat mode activated. Target will be destroyed. Don't be so sure. Oh boy. Would sure help if I could remember how to play the game. Oh boy. Oh, we broke one of them, but... Okay, also... Wait, they're actually way easier to kill than I thought. At least the white ones. Okay, thanks for allowing me to block. Wait. What do we do first? Yeah, we might as well just go ahead and bubble. That was the wrong direction entirely. Okay, well, at least we got rid of the weaker ones first. Now there's maybe a chance that we won't get hit by every single attack. Okay, this one's actually Dark Elemental, so there's that. Also, we're actually using the Dark Sword, but are we using the thing that allows us to... Oh, why is what? Wait, why is Undyne equipped? That makes no sense. Spirit's Blessing, yeah, okay, so we're not dealing reduced damage no matter what we use. That's cheap enough to just keep equipped. Good. I was just thinking Force Magnet would be nice to have. Item Magnet too. We just might as well turn those on. Mind's Eye. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, does it? Possession skill. That also doesn't really matter to me. I've never been relying on that. Surely there's got to be something useful we can equip. Critical hit. I never understood what that actually means, so... Who knows? Recovery Guard, Just Guard, I barely ever do that. Not on purpose anyway. Knocks back surrounding enemies when you're attacked. I mean, this one's nice to have. So why not? And I mean, should I maybe be using Full Burst? Consume all ST when using a possession skill, and exchange damage is increased in proportion to how much. I mean, honestly, I never really have enough ST after using a skill to cast something else immediately afterwards. So I only ever cast one spell at a time, and then, you know, keep attacking until my bar is full anyway. So I really should just be using this, shouldn't I? It actually would make a lot of sense. Please? Okay. Wait. Now we do this. Block, please. Okay, good. I would appreciate it if you didn't move around quite so much. Oh, I don't even know what hit me. It's bad. Once again, I don't even know what hit me. Stop moving around so much. Oh, you're gonna just move forward again. You're gonna make it 3 times. Do it 3 times. 4 times. Even. Okay, now you stop, so I can actually do this. Stun you. And finish you off. At the same time, actually. Okay. That was not so tough. Send in even more. Once I get those scales, I can change the past as I please. Women, money, power. I'll have it all. Yeah. I don't exactly know how you think that's gonna work, but sure. I mean, never mind the fact that we obviously don't have the scales. He knows about the scales. We don't know what he'll do if he catches us. Let's get out of this place quickly. Do we just keep moving forward? Oh, I mean... Oh, wait. Why is there even a platform here in the first place? Oh. Get out of this place, you say. Oh. That's cute. It's an adorable little tank. Oh god. Okay. Wait. I take it back, it's not adorable. I'm kinda getting our ass kicked here. Why are these things even attacking? What are you doing? Okay, it shoots. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. Stop. that one. Did I block? I think I didn't, actually. Oh, that thing just broke? I think the AI is just completely stopped. Never mind, it woke back up. Come on, I was blocking. Wait, did a new one just spawn actually? At some point? Oh, okay. Did you see? It's the army. I saw real mobile weapons for the first time. I'm so psyched! Until they show up right here and start fighting and just trampling you in the process. What's happening? I'm a gorgeous model. Let me evacuate first. Gorgeous indeed. Maybe beauty standards have changed somewhat in 2,000 years. Ah, impudent primitive. Then how about this? Oi, send the ranker. Send in the ranker. This is a job for her. That girl again, huh? Nothing personnel, kid? Ranker Krishna reporting. Yeah, I have nothing against you. This is just my duty. Hey, are you seeing this? This girl is bad news. Hey, this way. You again, huh? Hurry. Are you sure we're not strong enough to actually fight this ranker at this point? What was that? Was it talking to us? I heard a voice from back in that cave. Here I come. This is bad. Don't fight her, just try and slip past. Why do you say that? Oh boy. And maybe you say that for good reason. But of course, I can't help but wonder. I mean, we did stun her here, so... We're actually damaging her quite a bit too. Well, I say quite a bit. Oh god. Oh god, I actually died. That sucks. Wait, no. Oh no. It wouldn't make me refight all of that stuff. Unless there is a checkpoint before this. I mean, even if there isn't. No, I'm not going to use a Mocking Dolphin. That's silly. So is it just gonna straight up game over me? Yes. Restart from your last save. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's what I get. That is what I get. Oh well. Block, please. Oh wait, I never changed my skills, did I? Did I change anything here? No, we're using that. Wait. Actually want to do this, I suppose. I've come to realize. Right, Shadow is fine, actually. Charon. We turned on all of these. Oh, wait. Right. Unbind doesn't need to be on at all. Just for convenience, I put these on, and then, I guess, Breather. That should be that. Okay. Oh, that was a lot of attacks. Don't cancel my heal, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, sometimes these things just stop doing anything at all. Apparently he's not even trying to aim at me, really, with the scythe attack. Right. Keeps hitting me is this ice burst that he does. Yeah. Just kind of... Yeah, is there even any wind-up for that? I don't know. If there is, then it's kind of subtle. It's gonna completely miss, but you know, might as well. Oh, actually, it did not completely miss. But also, we just want to level up that magic, of course, so just keep using it. That being said, well, yeah, at this point, the fight is over anyway. There we go. Oh, right. Forgot about these surprisingly deadly little things. Alright, time to retreat. Eat some fruit. Oh, we got an actual material drop from the tank. I guess we'll be fighting more of those in the future. In the future, that's where we currently are. Where else would we be fighting them? That one, didn't I? Okay, are we done here? Wasn't there a fourth one last time? Did I just somehow miscount? Oh, okay. Just ignore. Bye. That worked. Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Don't think I even noticed that before. Wait, are we saving here? Future world? Wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did save here. Okay, I should have saved over this slot, I suppose. But surely I don't... Well, I mean, at this point it doesn't matter. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to check that hatch. Yeah. Okay. Of course, part of me can't help but wonder if it's possible to defeat the Ranker. Probably not. Yeah, we can't go back. Okay, that's just a wall, thankfully. Oh, wow. Nice flying car you got there. Retro model, isn't it? You guys actually came here. I'll be damned. It really wasn't just a dream. Who are you? Why did you help us? Whoa, the crow really speaks too. This way. He went down there. Go after him. Just get in for now. I'm a bit reluctant to do this, but I've come to help you guys. So, can we consider you an ally? I'll tell you all about it once we shake them off. Seriously, just get in. Phew. Doesn't look like we were followed. A flying metal vehicle. Everything's so different from our time. I don't even have the words. Never thought I'd make an enemy of the army. Much less get into 2 different fights with them. It'll be great if they never find me out. The army? Are you saying we were ambushed by this country's military? Yeah, I mean, I'm ex-military too. You know, for some reason, it's a bit uncomfortable talking to a crow. I'm not a crow. Yeah, you really are a black dragon, actually. That's so. The guy in my dream said you were. Dream? Nagumo, is it? Why did you help us? Yeah, I'm gonna explain it all. Just gotta make some coffee first. So go ahead and have a seat while you're waiting. Oh, though I guess Mr. Crow can't take a seat, huh? Well, I mean, he can sit down, surely. In fact, I'm not entirely sure how he just hovers in place. I suppose if... I never thought about it that way, actually. But if we needed any evidence that he isn't really a crow, or, for that matter, a normal bird, there's that. My name's Charon. Blowing? Excuse me? I guess blowing out smoke. Or blowing on the coffee? Who knows? Delicious. So, what were we talking about? Are you mocking us? Oh no, not at all. I mean, I'm the one that saved you, right? Do you really have to glare at me like that? Sorry, it's just that we've already lost everything we can believe in. The coffee's good, isn't it? It's been passed down in my family for generations. The coffee has been passed down for generations? Then it won't be very good. Tastes amazing, right? So he says, but how is it? Right? I knew you'd get it. So, who are you? Can't you stop asking? Can't you stop asking about me? No, actually, I would really like to know. I mean, I'd also like to know who it was that talked to you in your dream. But I swear I'm not your enemy here. Right. Well, enough of that then. We don't have that much free time anyway. Then please answer another question of ours. All right. What do you want to know? Everything? Anulis. Haven't heard that name before. We came here chasing that name. Our other lead is a kid that can fly through the air. You know anything about him? Flying? Sorry. Neither of them is ringing a bell for me. So you're looking for someone. There's a lot of decent people in this area. Why don't you go out and ask around? I see. Well, it's the same thing we always do. Alright. Time to head out and gather information. And somehow find our way around in a completely alien environment. Sorry, I don't know anything. I mean, there are plenty of things you could tell us, but the game is deciding not to give us any of the information that would make sense at this point, just to keep things mysterious, I guess. Oh well. It's fine. It's enough that you saved us from that situation. Thanks again. No problem. I just did what I was told to. Yeah, I mean, again, about that. Why did you? Told by who? This area is not under the Colonel's jurisdiction. Oh, when I say Colonel, I'm talking about that army guy that looks like a frog. Yeah, okay. I figured as much. I hope we get to kick that guy's butt pretty soon. Sooner rather than later. I don't think he'll come after you out here. You don't think, huh? Oh. Then it seems like we can poke around without worrying, for now at least. Anyway, I'll lend you a hand if there's anything I can do. Swing by any time. I've got coffee here. Okay, I mean, coffee is good. Can be good, anyway. There's a page from a book on the ground. Tokyo. A megacity in the future world. The land in this era is heavily populated and crowded with buildings. When you leave the city, you are immediately in another city. There's not enough land for the number of people, so the dwellings all rise high in the sky. The high-tech city we visited before is called the upper class, a land inhabited by those in high positions, while the dark land below is called the lower class, where commoners live. With no natural enemies, humans have multiplied inexhaustibly, resulting in competition for land and food. Ironically, they have narrowly escaped extinction by killing their own kind. All other living organisms and plants are extinct. All other living organisms and plants? I mean, that would literally mean that we are also extinct, because... okay, sure. The only food is a black mass of protein blocks. Even the air is chemically synthesized. Knowing the limitations of this planet, some people are attempting to colonize or terraform other planets, but capacity is limited and riots have broken out in many places as people fight over tickets. Yeah, apparently not even supermodels are guaranteed a place. A seat on one of those colony ships. A page has been added, yes. Let's... Oh, can we grow? Well, we got a bunch of white stuff, so that's good. We'll take a look at that momentarily. For now, which book would this be? Mythology? No. Fairy tales? Wizardry? Guidebook? Locations. Ah, yes. Indeed. Naturally, Nagumu's coffee doesn't come from beans either. Oh. Okay. I mean, who cares, as long as it's actually good. This area is pretty rural. What does that even mean at this point, in this world? Way different from that gaudy city, isn't it? I prefer it here, though. How do we leave? Oh, just like that. Rural, huh? Chapter 8, Proof of Life. Okay. Huh? A flying boy and someone called Anulus? Man, look at yourself. It's like you're stuck in the 2D world. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I think taking a nice long look at reality will do you some good. Stuck in the 2D world? As in... I don't even know. Well, we don't have any small metal. We could have one more, but we don't. Any new items for sale here, perhaps? Right, we have 65 of these. We've been getting some as drops. Almost eaten through all of our sapodilla fruit stock, so that's good. They're still good enough to heal us, though, right? I mean, I guess at this point, we could just switch to tufted fruits, actually. We really could, but... Oh well. Gunpowder, I'll still have 6, should be fine. Alright, nothing new here. We could be selling a bunch of gemstones and stuff, but also no particular need. Oh, right, you're not even gonna sell us... Yeah, we have the materials for the items that were missing from the previous chapter, but we actually have to go to the proper Mokyun shop. Okay, well, let's take a look at what's available here then. We already got a bolt from one of the tanks, so that's nice. We're missing wire, though, for a Durandal, a recreation of Ascalon. Durandal is a recreation of Ascalon, made by the power of science, a weapon of the future. Science has surpassed legend. Okay, if you say so. I mean, that's a lot of attack power for a one-handed weapon. I like it. Windstaff Gridarvöl. Okay, I've never heard of that one. Can only assume that it's from Norse mythology, of course, or from the Edda or something. Powerful one made using magical chemistry. It releases the power of wind. Yeah, you don't say. Beast Claws, futuristic weapon. Beast Claws are a futuristic weapon? Made in the image of Beast Claws. It reproduces their force, but even more powerful. Okay. Labris, an axe, of course, though not much. Doesn't look much like an actual Labris, as far as I'm aware. Axe of the gods, believed to have fallen from the heavens. Did a holy war in the heavens really take place? I don't know. Earth Sword Gelatin? Oh no, Galatine, I guess. Galatine? Who knows. Railblade made from ore bathed in spiritual power. This ore can only be found in very small quantities. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's some fancy looking ore, but then most of the weapons actually use that. Machine shield. Oh yeah, a metallic shield made using futuristic technology. It's commonly sold in toy stores. Huh? Okay, if you say so. It's very lightweight. Riot shield. Sturdy, bulletproof shield used by the police in the future to quell riots. Okay. A Diabolos, which surprisingly is also a shield. An unbelievably hard shield made from some ultra-strong alloy of the future. And also made from hearts. Actual organic-looking hearts. Nice. What else do we have? Cogs. We have screws and bolts, apparently. We have springs. We have containers of some glowing blue stuff. We have containers of some red stuff. I can only assume it's blood. We got machine armor. A tough metal armor created with future science. Armor of darkness. Looks very similar, actually. A jet black armor made from a mysterious alloy using the best scientific techniques. And hero's armor. Oh. That looks literally like a piece of armor that we already have. Legend has it that this armor was once worn by the guild's hero. Okay. Yeah. Halloween belt, because why not? A popular fashion item this autumn. It's worn at fancy dress parties. It looks extremely basic. The most basic belt I've ever seen. Magic gloves. These gloves reinforce so-called magic in the ancient world. That, what will be known as telekinesis in the future. Okay. Sure. Does it actually? Yeah, 50 magical power, I see. The Halloween belt is surprisingly good, actually. Now that I look at the stats. And finally, we got the magic ore ring. Terrifying ring set with a gouged out eye of a devil? Huh? What are you talking about? Okay. It neither looks like any kind of eyeball, nor does it use one as an ingredient, so I'm really not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, obviously we have none of the required ingredients yet. So... let's actually save here, I suppose. Just in case we find ourselves running into any enemies. Just a bunch of trash so far. Whoa, you look awesome! With a mug like that, you're probably as popular as that Pipsqueak, huh? That Pipsqueak? Which school do you go to? Got a girlfriend? You're pretty nosy. That was so much fun. Let's go again sometime. The couple seems to be having a pleasant chat. Oh, that's nice. Surprisingly wholesome. Oh. Oh, wait. I've been waiting for you. I didn't even recognize you there. Huh? It's been about 2,000 years, right? Kai, do you know this strangely dressed person? Sorry, I've got to talk to this guy for a bit. What? But you promised we'd be going on a date. It's my bad. I'll definitely make it up to you. I've never broken a promise, right? Fine, it's a promise. Kid, it really is you. It was a lot harder than I thought. Waiting for you. Waiting for 2,000 years. You said you couldn't travel through time. You're telling me you actually had to wait that long? You haven't aged a day. Well then, shall we go? Go? Go where? We're going to where the girl who calls herself Anubis is. No, that's not quite correct. It's where the one that calls itself Anubis is. The place is a top-secret military research lab. Although it's been abandoned, its defense system will still be on high alert. Make sure you're well prepared. I'll be waiting here. Got it. We'll come back after prepping for combat. I mean, there's really not much prepping we can do. Is there? Well, we can spend some white currency. Is this open now? It sure is. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? Okay. We have one key, actually. Interesting. Huh. Which, unfortunately, is not quite enough. Oh my god. There's so many doors you're going to make me go through. Okay. I mean, surely these keys are all going to be available somewhere. Don't even know what's past those 3 doors, and there's yet another segment after that. If we needed any more proof that we're not anywhere near the end of the game quite yet. Well, we still have so much more to spend here. I guess we can spend the white force we have to get more attack power. Because when would more attack power ever not be useful? And with that, we're basically out. We could maybe afford one purple thing. But... oh, wait. Sure, let's get more defense. Also definitely gonna come in handy. Okay, well, I suppose that's all the preparing we can do. Sure. And let's go. From here on, we'll be passing through a dangerous area. This place may be abandoned, but it's still patrolled by unmanned guards. Their lethality is much greater than the demons you've faced. Be careful. This scenery leaves me speechless. Did humans really make all this? All of this was made just to house a single overabundant species. It's almost like how an anthill drills down into the earth. No way. Are you implying there's a human behind every single one of those lights? Yeah. The species at the top, facing no real threats, continue to multiply. They covered the land, leaving no room for other creatures. The earth was left polluted, and when they ran out of space to expand, they simply turned toward the sky, toward the underground. Among the humans, some may even describe the scenery as beautiful. So, this is man's... no, the entire world's future. I'm not sure what to say. But I don't think this outcome is ideal. Yes, I think you could say that, probably. Like I told you before, this is why mankind will perish. I mean, the good news is that in our real world, this is never going to happen, because we're going to wipe ourselves out. Wipe each other out. Way before it ever comes to, you know, literally wiping out all other life on the planet. And covering the entire surface of the world in cities. So that's a bit, you know, a bit reassuring, I guess, to think about. Alongside the very planet they defiled and altered to suit their whims. Yes. Now, let's keep going. The answer is up ahead. You should see it with your own eyes. After that, what happens next is up to you. Right. Oh, and we can just return, actually. Wait. Oh, we can't. I mean, we can, but... Sure. Why not just allow me to go back and forth between those screens in both directions? Oh well. Hello? Oh, wait. Okay. I'm not sure why that tank is facing away from us, but I'll take it, I guess. Is there a tell for when they're gonna shoot? Nope, not really. Just gotta be ready for it, I guess. Okay, got some floating... What actually are you? Tentacle robots? Pretty weird. There's also some treasure on the screen, apparently. Yeah, and we'll just get shot in the face by every one of these. That's fine. So, what are we looking out for? Can I jump through this? Let's eat more fruit while we have it. Oh, there's the target. I see it. Only a little bit hidden. Okay, you guys drop cables. And... Alright. Okay. Rare item. 2 counts of attack power card. Okay, sure, we'll take those. Ah, that's actually a wall. Fair enough. Another treasure here. Oh. Huge spider bot or something. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, those bubbles are pretty powerful, aren't they? I think that was a different type of flying enemy as well that I didn't even get to take a very good look at. Also, tanks come in different sizes, and... Oh, did I run into the spike ball? Is that what damaged me so much? Who knows? Ow. Blocked just a split second too late. Oh well. Oh, and you still rolling. Man, I hate these tanks. Okay, I think that one was just stuck trying to back away from me. And that's why I wasn't even shooting. Oh yeah. You do have something flying there. Would you like to come down? I would like to take a look at you. If you don't mind. Kind of nondescript floating robot. Doesn't seem too dangerous either. Although it's always a dangerous thing to say. Can you actually... Yeah, you absolutely can launch those into the air. That's fun. Okay, so what are we missing here? Oh, what we were missing was destroying everything. Right. 2 counts of defense power card. Okay, and we're just gonna get 2 of each type of card. Suppose... Well, I don't know. Could be. There is no treasure here, though. Oh, hello. Interesting that we're just being locked in with the enemies already here, rather than a bunch of new ones spawning, although maybe that thing actually did spawn in. Taking all the damage from everything. Actually, did you guys just spawn? Maybe they were already there and just floated off screen. Enemies sometimes do that. Just be behind him. Wait, still took damage from something. I guess there's another fruit too. Yeah, but for the most part, just stay behind this guy and you're good. Wait, that's all you're not. I suppose maybe he deals contact damage after all, or somehow the hitbox of his mega laser extends behind him more so than I thought. Yeah, something's certainly damaging me quite a bit. Anyway, that was that, finally. Okay. Right, so this was mostly a combat arena, hence no treasure here, but this one also doesn't have any. You have opened Warp Point 1. Oh, you know what? I never checked this thing. Warp to entry point. No. Thanks for that fast travel system here, I guess. I guess it's appreciated. We want to use more of this, just to level it up. These are rock elemental as well. So, can you destroy these? No. I guess you just have to avoid the spike balls until they despawn. An enemy is technically still on the screen. Yeah. 2 of them, maybe even? They just really like floating off screen. And then there's not really a whole lot you can do about that. I kind of want to kill them all. I mean, there is no treasure here, so it's not like killing them is going to do anything specifically. Ah, okay. Nope. They just... Hey guys. Please, come here. Okay, that's just not worth it. Still no treasure here. The first 2 screens were so generous. Kind of assumed that that was just gonna be how it is here. But nope. I mean, so far, I don't know. The tanks are kind of annoying because, you know, they will always Either I just wait around a lot for them to shoot me first, or you know, for them to shoot me first, or they will just randomly hit me because they just shoot whenever they feel like it, and there's no indication at all that it's going to happen. But other than that, these enemies here, supposedly stronger than the demons I've been fighting, haven't really been that bad. Also, uh-oh, I say as I die. Wait, I literally tried healing multiple times, and it just canceled my heal, even though I didn't think I was getting hit at all. So, yeah, of course, it's always as soon as I say anything, quite typical. But in general, these enemies, I mean, that was just a ton of enemies, obviously, and lots of chaos, and obviously I won't be able to keep track of everything that's happening. I'm gonna get hit, but generally speaking, even these big and imposing looking ones aren't really that bad. But maybe we're just that overleveled. Although, I mean, I said that throughout the game, basically. But there have definitely been enemies in some areas that were a lot more challenging, or felt a lot tougher. These things just die so quickly. And we got another combat arena? Sure do. Okay. I guess we did see those things flying past. Please heal, though? Okay. This is kind of BS, dude. Okay. Thanks for allowing me to actually heal. Jesus. Okay, get rid of the tanks, that's gonna help a lot. Get rid of the projectile spamming flying things. Okay, and now we can maybe focus on the actual mini-boss. Thank you. Oh, wait, spoke too soon. We got more of those things, of course. So what's that lock-on attack actually do? I'll use that time to actually heal. And this time we got this guy actually floated into our arena here. Oh, he dropped a battery. That's what that is. Not a container full of blood, surprisingly. Okay. Finally get a chance to cast another spell. Okay, I really don't know. When I'm close to him, I really don't know how to dodge the attacks. That's fine. You don't have to. Kind of. That's probably gonna mostly miss. Although, yeah. Actually missed completely. Yeah. That's impressive in a way. Okay, you went through. That's all that counts. Okay, this guy was kind of tough. But even that ultimately worked out. There's a little green arrow just sitting right out there in the open. Magic crystal, okay. 4.2. I mean, we have... Right, I wanted to check. We have 5 bolts. Metallic parts used to hold the machines of the future together. They say there's a world where these are used as currency. Bolts as currency. Is that a reference to something? Bolts. I mean, like Ratchet and Clank? Is that, I think? Maybe? I've never actually played those. But I think there might be bolts as currency there. Cable? It's like a blood vessel for conducting electricity. Yeah, kind of. The mechanism for transmitting energy is no different from human blood. No different. Well, I would go that far, but there are certainly certain parallels you could draw if you wanted to. A curious box that can store energy. For some reason, it only contains water. Huh? I mean, maybe it looks like water, but I suggest not drinking it. Anyway, we could probably go back and do some crafting, huh? Since the game does provide this fast travel here. Okay. Oh, wait. What is this? A broken ordinary set of scales lies discarded. Wait. Oh, it appears you can travel into your memories of the parallel timelines. Wow, I'm really glad I walked back. You want to jump in? Hold on. Can we not choose? I guess maybe this just transports us back to a version of Rispadar first, and then we can go from there. Kai, I love you. It's good for Kai. There's a fun smartphone game that's popular now. It's called Magicus. Have you heard of it? Nope. Sure haven't. Random chubby guy. Let's see here. Also, yes, we've crossed the 1 hour mark, so I'm going to stop here, but a bunch of new options suddenly started presenting themselves, so that's interesting. Let's just start crafting from the top without really thinking too much about it. Of course, we haven't actually seen any cogs drop yet. Interestingly. We haven't seen any of the new... We haven't seen any mining points, obviously. Unless I just missed them, but no, I mean... Even if they're not mining points in the, you know, ore veins in the traditional sense. I suppose even the normal mining points are just literally... there's just an arrow pointing there saying mining point. It's not like you can actually see the ore veins, so... Mining points could literally just be anywhere. I was saying that, you know, it could be just a pile of scrap metal or something that you, quote-unquote, mine for materials. But I guess we don't know how to acquire this particular fancy-looking metal. But yeah, it looks like we're actually still missing most of the materials we need, so we can't really do nearly as much crafting as I thought. Huh, literally just the one thing, which is better than nothing, but still. What did you say, actually? In a flash, I came to this place I've never seen before. It's bright even though it's night. I mean, it's always bright in here. You got literal lamps on your ceiling, so... Okay, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of attack power. Surprisingly, it's supposed to be kind of slow, but it is a one-handed weapon. Magic was unequipped, but that's fine. You're non-elemental, so technically we could use Origin. Increase damage inflicted by non-attribute weapons, but of course we would have to unequip something for that if we really wanted to. We would have to free up 3. I mean, other than magic, we're literally not doing this now, so I guess we might as well put on Origin instead. That works. What can we grow? Wow, okay, we got a little bit. Is there something here? I guess not. I suppose really it was really just the luck section that had an extra item. Speaking of which, I mean, we can't really do a whole lot here. We can get some extra luck, though. But maybe... let's focus on attack power first. Oh, yeah, okay, I mean, it's, if nothing else, it's really nice to just finish off one area completely, so we can stop worrying about that. Well... mostly, once again, we mostly have purple stuff. So I guess we'll just keep going with this. Some yellow as well. Sure. Huh? Oh, we can't. Interesting. Well, in that case... never mind, I suppose. Right, we have a new weapon. leveling up. A mortgage and a car loan. A delinquent son and caring for my dad. I've had enough of life. Well. Sounds rough. Hello? What? We can't even talk to you anymore. What about helping us out anytime and having coffee ready for us? Some friend you are. Okay, we'll save here. I'm so curious about checking out the mirror, but we're gonna save that for next time. Because whatever that is about. If that actually allows us... I mean, if nothing else, it should allow me to go back and pick up that small metal that I missed. And, yeah, also maybe try to find an application for the sleeping powder that we still have. Sleeping aid. I have an idea where to use that. Based on a certain hint that I got. But also based on just, you know, something that makes sense. There might be multiple places to use that, though. We'll see. If we can do anything with that at this current time. We'll also see, I suppose, if a new cup has become available at the arena. I would assume so. The second to last, I guess. Or maybe the final cup just unlocks after you beat all the other cups, and that's... Even though this is the final chapter, we still get access to 2 different cups that way. All of those are things that we're going to find out, but not quite yet. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.